11:02 right now, and voting is underway in New Hampshire. 3 locations began voting at midnight. The rest of the polls opened this morning at 7 a.m. In Dixville Notch, John Kasich and Bernie Sanders took the top spots there. There are only 9 voters in the tiny town. In Millsfield, Hillary Clinton and Ted Cruz were the winners, and in Hart, Kasich and Sanders won there. Stay with News Channel 5 throughout the day for the very latest on the poll numbers from the Granite State.
And out with the voters, the candidates were stumping for last-minute support at the polls. Michael Williams has run into quite a few of them this morning in New Hampshire. He's live from a polling place in Bedford with more on that, including what South Florida's 2 presidential hopefuls have to say about the criticism of their campaigns. Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Roxanne. From Bedford High School, the gymnasium here that has been busy since we got here just before 7. The polls opened at 7 o'clock, and it's been a fairly steady stream of voters picking up now as we move toward the lunch hour here, and a scene being repeated across New Hampshire today. Bernie Sanders, the Democrat, Donald Trump, the Republican, are atop the polls now, but at least a third of voters here had said they were still undecided very late in the game, so we'll see what happens. And for people like Jeb Bush and Marco Rubio, that means a lot as they fight for every vote down to the end. Jeb Bush arriving here this morning, the former 2-term Florida governor, coming through the area and the polling place and outside, talking to voters, trying to revive a floundering campaign. At least that's how it's been described by so many. At one point last year, he was the prohibitive favorite to be the GOP nominee. It has certainly not worked out that way to date. As for Marco Rubio, Jeb Bush's mentoree in Florida, and now the rising star out of Miami, the first-term U.S. senator, who himself has gotten a lot of momentum out of Iowa, but some say it's stalled a bit here as he keeps being hammered about the lack of experience, quote unquote, that GOP opponents are throwing at him. I talked to Rubio about that. Jeb Bush was here, the continued claim they're making about experience and background. Can you just answer to that, Senator?
I have more foreign policy experience than any other Republican running. In fact, I have more foreign policy experience than virtually everyone on that stage combined. And that's the most important job of a president.
Okay, what about this notion that it's do or die here in New Hampshire?
No. It's not do or die. We have a real organization in South Carolina, the best organization in Nevada, a nationwide campaign. I know there's the punditry class loves to kind of settle it all, but
and a
voters
busy
will get
stop,
to do
as I said, Carly Fiorina, the former Hewlett-Packard executive, also here for a brief visit as well. Didn't say much to the media here. She's been in low single digits in the polls, but has vowed at least through New Hampshire to fight on. We'll see what happens after that. We're told Dr. Ben Carson may be coming through in a little while. So, again, the bottom line tonight. Bernie Sanders from neighboring Vermont has done well in the polls, been atop them for Democrats, Donald Trump for Republicans, but this is about momentum and perceptions. It's tightly grouped series of Republicans behind Donald Trump right now. Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, Chris Christie, Jeb Bush, John Kasich of Ohio. Can one of them break out? Can they keep enough momentum to continue to revive and lift their fortunes? We'll see. Hillary Clinton hoping that after New Hampshire, her stronger organization, her aides say, will continue to come into play. We'll see. We'll have full coverage for you throughout the night, right up to the results. Now back to you.